GB, you have no idea how nervous I am. You have no idea how nervous I am right now. Money is in my hand, gentlemen. A purse of $225 from the SLR community. Sponsored by Fallen Yeet over there, by the way, Trey Pesca. As we're ready to rock and roll, we better get some clips. We're going to get all sorts of things. SLR has not done a money race like this in forever. The last time this happened, we all know Limaland and whatnot. I feel good about this one, and I feel like we're going to be ready to rock and roll. East Coast Sim Sports, Midwest Sim Sports, aka Disturbed from Fallen Evil on Twitch. Trey Pasca going to be coming out here as well. It's open setup, everybody. As we are ready to rock and roll, guys, stand up, get ready to rock and roll. We're going to let the stream play out here in a little bit, a couple minutes. It's going to be Eldora Super Duper Late Models, by the way. Eldora Super Late Models. And we got it lined up, ready to go. We will also have a track reset. We have a money race here by the SLR community, Jamie Massey. Super Late Models at Eldora Speedway for a 100-lapper. Free to enter, hosted session, just like the old times when we put one of these bad boys up and it filled up. You need to do Charlotte. Unfortunately, the sponsors wanted Eldora. So, you guys got 15 minutes of practice. We already have the format set. I got everything ready to rock and roll except one thing. As we are ready to go at Eldora Speedway, A-Class 2.0 with a 2800 better I-rating 2 race here at SLR. No mirrors, no wave arounds, same thing as always. It's gonna be something to watch. Random draw, heat racing, everything else in the whole 9 yards. It is on down. The money is in my Cash App, ready to go for our wonderful sponsors of this event. And we are ready to go. Like I said, big shout out to East Coast Sim Sports. Big shout out to Midwest Sim Sports. The one and only Fallen Evil on Twitch, by the way. Who's putting up the $100, by the way, for the winner here tonight. It's going to be a $100 wrap. Lawson's going to be doing a free wrap of your choice. We also have Trey Pasca out there, and I believe it's Midwest Sim Sports going to be putting up some extra money and funds for second, third, fourth, and fifth. Hard Charger's going to be getting 10th. As we are ready to rock and roll, gentlemen, it's going to be a 4-wide salute. It's showtime here at SLR today, as we are going to get ready to give ourselves some here at Eldora Speedway, and it is showtime. Oh boy. Why is that changing? I don't understand why that's changing, but that shouldn't be that way. There it blows. Okay, cool. Alrighty, we're ready to rock and roll. As the Super Late Models are ready to get ourselves some here at Eldora Speedway. The server's getting ready to go up. It is showtime for the SLR 100-lapper here at Eldora Speedway. It's going to be a 40-card server, free to enter, hosted session. Like I said, sponsored by our wonderful guys out there at East Coast Sim Sports, Midwest Sim Sports, Disturbed, aka also known as the one and only freaking Fallen Evil out there as well, going to be out there as well. You will have the one and only Trey Pasca going to be a part of this as well here at the SLR community. Again, this was just a throw together money race, A-Class 2.0, safety rating or better, with a 2800 minimum I rating, guys. It's going to probably be the same guys going to be showing up. We put this together and ready to rock and roll. As we are ready to rock and we are underway here for the Super Late Models. There will be no qualifying. Oh, in less than a minute over under, there's quite a possibility. I will tell you what, as we are ready to rock and roll, 22 minimum all the way as well, man. Let's rock and roll. Oh, shit. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for the Super Late Models at Eldora Speedway. The server is up. You have 15 minutes to get on in here and register in. as the show is now started. Server is up, server is ready to rock and roll, and we'll see what the entry list is going to look like. Mason Wells subscribed to Tier 1 for 15 months in a row. Let's go. Who's ready to see some super late models at Eldora Speedway? Money race sponsored by the SLR community. Ha! Somebody's walking away with $100 a night. Oh boy, here we go. Eldora Speedway super late models ready to go for a 100-lapper here today, and boom! Look at that big list of cars that just showed up. I think we got 40 cars already. Holy smokes! I think we got 100 cars already. Here they come, boys. Here they come. They're all A-class or better on top of it, too. Look at that list. Look at that list. Just keep on strumming. Look at that. There's your 40-car field. Just like that. Look at that. Racetrack is open, just so you know. Rip it as much as you want. Super late model action here at SLR once again. It is already full. Not into trading paint yet, my bad. Hunter McManus, you also got the number 92 of Glenn Spangler. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 2 more spots. 2 more spots left for a full field. As we got a little bit of internet issue here. It ain't on me, thank God. I was about to lose my sight. Wow. All right. I also will be having these guys. I get the training paint back on. There you go. I'm also going to be double checking the people who should be here. I'm not lagging, they're lagging. What do you mean you can't hear me? You can hear me now. We got a streaker in here. Somebody's trying to cheat. Somebody was trying to cheat. I am resetting the track. I didn't tell anybody. I didn't tell anybody what it was. Oh yeah, it's a full stack field. 40 cars gonna be the distance. Yeah, oh yeah, it is absolutely packed in here. As warm-ups has began here for the super late models here at Eldora Speedway. Packed house on a Saturday, yep. Lloyd Bernier and Mr. Will Hanger are gonna leave on the racetrack here early as we got super late models all over this racetrack early. Yes, we do. It's full, 40. And you also have an A rating. You also have a requirement. That's why. Nobody's banned at SLR. As we got about 40 beautiful as warm-up is underway here for Eldora Speedway, everybody. Warm-up is underway. We are now officially have 40 cars in the server here today at SLR. Like I said, we have a great payout sponsored by the SLR community. The money is in my phone on Cash App right now. It's going to be $100 of the winner, sponsored by the one and only The Stir, by the way. East Coast Sim Sports and Midwest Sim Sports threw in there with Trey Poscom involved. for the hard charger. And second's going to get $40 here today from SLR. $35 for third. 25 is going to go for fourth, and fifth is going to get 15. We do have a hard charger of $10. Sponsored by those fine folks over there from East Coast Sim Sports, Midwest Sim Sports, Disturb, Trey, Payska. That'll be Lawson out there with a free wrap as well, if desired. And that is our wonderful sponsors here today at SLR. Gentlemen, we have a full field of super late models here at Eldora Speedway, and that will be the tail to take as practice is underway. 40-car server filled to the roof here for super late model action here today. I just need it. Gentlemen, welcome to the show, everybody. We have a little bit of money to hand out, sponsored by some wonderful individuals here in the SLR community. Gentlemen, these guys volunteered their money. I did not ask them to do this. They've seen the great race and the great shows you guys have been producing here at SLR for free, and these fine folks decide to throw a little bit of money towards you. They want to see you guys race this just like every other day here at SLR. Gentlemen, the rules are the same as always at SLR, just a little bit of a different format. All starts are going to be double file in the middle of turns 3 and 4. Somewhere in that area, please. Nobody's got a mirror, nobody's got a human spotter or spectator. I got the security board up there for anybody who wants to come in and see that. It is random draw heat racing, by the way. Random draw heat racing, by the way. Don't worry, you have 10 laps per heat. Top 4 going to go to the show. You have 2 consies as well with 12 laps to the show. There will be a track reset at the end of consi number 2. I did not tell anybody what that percentage is going to be. So be ready for that for 100 laps here at Eldora Speedway. Again, the fine folks over there at East Coast Sim Sports, Midwest Sim Sports, Disturb, who's also Fallen Evil on Twitch, and Trey Pasca. I always gonna say it, Trey, I'm sorry. And Mr. Lawson is gonna get out a free wrap as well here. This was all made up and done by the fine folks of SLR. They believe in you guys, so they want to pay you guys for all the great work you guys done here, and so do I. So we're gonna go ahead and throw it at this and get it done. Again, if you do something stupid in this money race, you will lose all privileges of race with us during the week. So if you really enjoy this and what we do here, do not ruin this. This is a great opportunity for you guys to show your best what you can do and get a little bit of money by being a good, respectful driver. You guys mess this up, man. I don't know what else to tell you guys. Good luck. 28. It's already full. 2,800. Yes, sir. And we got 40 super late models. 40 super duper late models, and I am a commentator. I do not race anymore. I am the admin, I am the owner of this, and I do not race anymore. I've given that up to guys to try to get this dirt community something a little bit more to move on forward, and you guys are rocking and rolling as we have a great community here at SLR Nation. Those on TikTok, please, oh please, go ahead and hand on in there as well. The money is going to be $100 of the winner here tonight. $100 is going to be the winner here tonight. Second's going to walk away with a $40 payday. The money is in my Cash App right now. It's $225. That was all gifted by those fine folks over there for our sponsors here today, and every single one of them will be personally paid by me. So we're ready to rock and roll here for the Super Late Models at Eldora Speedway. Like I said, warm-ups has begun. We have 40 beautiful, beautiful drivers here today on the chase for $100 to win. And you can see the Ford doesn't even fit. The Ford does not even fit on my screen. The Ford doesn't even fit. Look at that. That's the first time that has ever happened to me. But by the way, your fastest in practice are up there on the left side of your screen so far. Thaddeus Marshall, Hayden Tolson, Riley Boonham's going to be there for your top three. Dustin Hannigan, Loic Bernier, Chase Copeland, Ashton Farr, Aaron McGee, and Justin Sick. And look how slick this racetrack has already started to get here at Eldora. So hopefully this is going to go good. This is like a big sponsor event by everybody that races here every single day. Like I said, money's in my pocket. I will make sure everybody gets paid to be. The 2 ELL rule, you're going to be done. That's going to be the biggest thing here tonight. There's a huge audience in this one here tonight. 51 plus on Twitch. I don't know if anybody's watching on YouTube. I'm just kind of throwing that out there. We got one person on YouTube watching this today. So hello, Mr. YouTuber. If you're out there, welcome to the Switch stream. Welcome to the channel. This is what we're going to be doing here tonight. Gentlemen, anybody got any picks for your winner here tonight? Your top 24 fastest on the left side of your screen. As this racetrack is really starting to get slicked off here in just a little bit. I'm not going to do any regular track prep at this time because we're going to leave the track the way it is. They're burning off the track all the way to the top. They're burning it all the way down to the bottom to get that fast time. But now remember, with that random draw, though, you don't know where you're going to start. So you might want to start working this track in different ways. So I'm going to leave it up to the drivers. There will be a warm-up and a reset after the concert. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, this should be fun. Oh boy, 40 of some of the best on the sim, all A-Class 2.0, safety rating with a 2800 minimum I rating. There should be no excuses for this thing to be good. As the super late models are here today at SLR, man, and it's Thaddeus Marshall going to be the quick time so far.
I'm broke up top.
Hayden Tolson and company, we've seen there as well. We got 2 more minutes of this time. Jordan LaFawn in the house here today. It is a big old money race here tonight at SLR. 40 super late models here tonight at an SLR Money race sponsored by the SLR community. Once again, you can't thank those guys absolutely enough, everybody. It's going to be the one and only East Coast Sim Sports, Midwest Sim Sports Disturbs out there. Trey Pasca's going to be there as well with Lawson out there for the free wrap. The winner tonight is going to get $100. Second's going to go for $40 with a payday. 35 is going to be for third. Fourth is going to be for 25. Fifth is going to be for 15th. And Hard Charge are going to walk away from 10. From all those fine sponsors here today. East Coast Sim Sports, Midwest Sim Sports, Mr. Disturbed as well. And it's going to be the number, also you'll have Trey Pasca going to be there as well. And Lawson with that free wrap here tonight. Like I said, their idea, send it. They got it. All right. Alrighty, gentlemen, this is going to be a good one. Random draws getting ready to come up next. Like I said, there will be a track reset at the end of the second conceit. Gentlemen, I'm sorry, but not all y'all are going to make this show. So, regular SLR rules as always. You don't change if you're a regular here. Again, this is a great opportunity for you to make a little bit of money. Again, the choice is yours if you want to see more sponsored events like this. Good luck, everybody. You're streaming and broadcasting live on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. And so far, there's 56 beautiful live audience members on TikTok and Twitch. I don't have a count for TikTok right now, so yeah. Yeah, TikTok don't tell me how many live viewers, so we might be over the 100. There's 40, so we're over 96 total live viewers so far. Ready? It's showtime here for the super duper late models here at Eldora Speedway. Just about 100 live viewers in the stands. I'll watch some super late models. Random draws gonna start them off today here at SLR. And let's see who's gonna get the pill draw. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Anybody want any OL? Oh boy. Gentlemen, you got plenty of time. Top 4 gonna make it to the show. Top 4 gonna make it to the show. You have 10 laps per heat race, so you got a long way to go. Remind you, nobody's got a mirror on, nobody's got a spotter. This is for money. $100 to the winner. Second's gonna get 40. 35 is gonna get third. Fourth is gonna get 25th. Fifth is gonna get 15th, and hard charge are gonna get 10th. Gentlemen, pull any shenanigans on this racetrack tonight, you're gonna catch a big ban and be unable to race here at SLR for future sponsored events. Good luck. As we are ready to rock and roll, Drake out there just shared that live. Let's get ready to go for super late model action here today. Drake Diamond's going to start on the pole, and the Scott Bloomquist Majula say number 0. You've got Braden Donaldson at number 24 to the outside. After that, it'll be the number 39 of Kyle Brennan. Back to the outside, the number 96 will be Clayton Wise. The number 327 of Hayden Tolson to the inside. As the 18 of Blake Dulgar is going to work it to the outside one more time. As Chris Bernine to the inside, the number 13 with the number 68 ride of Grayson Young. The number 44 of Aaron Bowman. And the number 19 of Will Hanger gets a bad pill draw. Thank you there, by the way. As we are ready to rock and roll here today for the super late models at SLR. It's Derek gonna start us off in the middle of 3 and 4. Braden Donaldson, it's ready to go. It's showtime here for the super duper late models. And Braden Donaldson and company's gonna get it underway. It's showtime for super late models top 4 to the show. Top 4 gonna make it to the show here for the Super Duper late models, and it's random draw heat racing. You're gonna see some guys make it up all the way through the 3Ls or 3-5 out of turn number 4 so far. 2 out of 10 for the super late models. A lot of guys are going to get really aggressive here for the little bit of money that we're going to be putting out today by our great sponsors. Derek's going to be out. Drake's going to be out in front so far. The number 24, Brandon Donaldson, Hayden Tolson side by side, door to door out of 3 and 4. As Kyle Brendan's going to continue to work it to the outside. But here comes that number 13 of Chris Bernine. Bernine's going to work to the inside. Meanwhile, the 18 of Blake Dugar is going to make it through the center of 3 and 4 one more time. As they're 3 wide for the lead, as here comes Tolson on the inside. As the 327 continues to work to the inside, Derek's going to be there. They're going to go door to door, side by side, down to the backstretch. Great save by those drivers. Tolson going to keep it down to the inside. There goes Braden Donaldson to the outside, side by side to the line once again. Halfway to go for heat race number 1. As they're 3 wide once again. Braden Donaldson going to be able to work it through the center of 3 and 4, down to the backstretch. They're 3 wide for the lead one more time. As the 327 to Hayden Tolson, Donaldson going to swung one right across the nose of Tolson. Great save. As they're side by side to the line one more time. As Tolson's going to be able to rip it to the outside, tags the wall down to the backstretch. Braden Donaldson's going to work it back down to the bottom shelf one more time. Big slider in 3 and 4. Here we go. Braden Donaldson takes the lead from Hayden Tolson. Tolson and Donaldson still side by side, door to door here for the race lead. I'll tell you what, there's action all over this racetrack at this time. Will Hanger worked his way all the way up to 6. He'll have to be able to work out McConsey as they're side by side with that final transfer spot one more time. As we're about 2 more trips around the speedway here for heat race number 1. Drake Diamond's going to work to the outside, gets a little bit of a door there as Kyle Brennan's going to be right there to the inside. They're still,
are you going to let me through now? Or
they're
what?
still side by side to the line. They're going to be here and 2 more to go. Drake's going to work to the inside at number 39 and Kyle Brennan. Going to make a little more contact down the backstretch. That's going to open the door for Chris Bernine and number 13. Big mistake for Drake as he's got Chris right there looking for it. White flag in the air this time by. Drake's going to throw a big slider to Chris Bernine. Kyle Brennan and him going to make a little bit of contact. Now Drake's going to lose that final tender spot. Will Hanger and 19 is going to be there. They get contact. And Drake's in the wall. But the race is going to be for Braden Donaldson, Hayden Tolson, Kyle Brennan, the 13 of Bernine. Will Hanger's going to be able to hang off that number 19 as the 68 of Grayson Young's going to be falling in the back of the field. Karma. Ah, good stuff. Got a streaker. Gentlemen, we had another streaker on the racetrack. That streaker has been removed. All right, good stuff. Would anybody want an EOL penalty? Copy. It looks like everybody's ready to go. Top 4 gonna go to the show. Gentlemen, we will not go 1 to green. We will not go 1 to green. Chase Copeland gets a good pill draw. You know where to start at, man. Buller, good luck. The 2 Fling Pros, as we're ready to rock and roll. I'll tell you what, Chase Copeland's going to start things off here on the lead here in that Longhorn chassis number 1. A regular here at SLR in that free speed number 1. To the outside, and that number 27 of the Majula Say is going to be Carson Buller to the outside. How about the 747 of Tyson Banks? Had a white knuckle setup shot, going to start things off to the inside. Newcomer to SLR. Should we call them invaders? I think we should. Alec Logston, that hooker trucking number 9 is going to be able to start to the outside. After that, you got the 00 machine, Ryan Miller out of the Eastern Iowa Landscaping Machine. As the number 7P machine of Present Control back down to the bottom shelf here is going to start off there in that 6th spot. After that, you're going to have the number 12 machine of Trey Posca to the outside. After the 212, Bradley Putin going to be in there to the inside. After that, you got the number 12 SL Williams Tice, and the last pill draw is going to be Craig Wheeler in the RJR number 24. This is Eldora Speedway here on iRacing as we're ready to rock and roll. And here we go. As the number 1 machine, it'll be the one and only Chase Coleman to the inside with the 27 of Carson Buller. After that, it'll be the 747 of Tyson Banks with the number 9 of Alec Logston. As we are ready to go one more time here for the Super Duper Lay Models at Chase Coleman and Company. Here we go! Super late models, a big slider there for Alec Logston. He's gonna get a little tight. Present Control, Ryan Miller, old Trey Posca. Everybody's getting together down the back stretch to keep it safe. 3 wide, 4 wide, all sorts of wide here for the Super Late Models. As is gonna be Ryan Miller down to the bottom shelf early. As you got Bradley Poonam, big cut down there for Ryan Miller. Carson Buller at number 27 trying to make a little bit of room. Present Control down to the bottom shelf with the 2-1-2 ride up Bradley Poonam. These guys are gonna be side by side, door to door, one again. Great save there for the field. As these guys continue to rock and roll down here in the back stretch, they're going to be 3 wide. Bradley Poonam in the 2-1-2, Present Control, and him make a little bit of contact. Here comes Ryan Miller as well, and they're still 3 wide through the field. 4 out of 10 for the Super Late Models here at Eldora Speedway, brought to you by iRacing. Trey Posca continuing to work it down to the bottom. As Trey's going to continue to the inside, Chase Copeland, Tyson Banks, and Bradley Poonam going to be your top 3. For the battle for that 4th and final changer spot. It's going to be Trey Posca to the inside, still just slow rolling the bottom. As Bowler's going to work to the outside. Trey Posca through the center and turn 1 and 2. As the 7P, Trey's going to get a little chopped off there by Carson Bowler. Big slider line being thrown by Trey Posca. Carson Bowler with a great use of the brakes as he's going to work to the inside. 6 out of 10 here for the Supers. The 00 Ryan Miller now going to start working to the inside. Trey Posca, Press Control is going to be on the wall. Williams Light's going to do a great job. Work to the inside. Keep it down to the bottom. Following right there behind Ryan Miller this time. 7 out of 10 for the Super Late Models here at Eldora Speedway. Racetrack is really starting to slick off here. I'm going to be ashamed we got to go to that consi as it's all Chase Copeland at 110, still your leader. Bradley Poonam going to be for 2nd. Tyson Banks, Carson Buller your top 4 at this time. Ryan Miller in that 00 machine trying to work his way to the field. Miller down to the bottom shelf here through turns 3, 1 and 2. As Boulder's going to be right there. There's Trey Posca. Oh, car high. Caution flag on the speedway. Oh my goodness. Ryan freaking Miller had a beautiful drive rolling here. As Ryan Miller's going to come all the way up the racetrack from the bottom of the track. Trey Posca's there, comes off the wall. Oh my. Oh my. Both cars heavily damaged in that. Ryan Miller's going to go around, but man, he came all the way up the racetrack. Oh no. See how far this is. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Ah, he comes off the wall. Is he on the brakes at any? Oh, boy. He hit the brakes right there, and it was too little too late. Damn. Yes, sir. Yep. We're going to call it a racing incident there. Ryan Miller went from the bottom all the way to the top, and Trey Posco was there. It's just too close to call for a judgment call. We're going to call it a racing deal. We're going to go double file, 1 to green. Double file, 1 to green, gentlemen. Yep. Gentlemen in the pits, if you can make it back out on time, please do so. If you cannot, please stay in the pits. As Chase Copeland and Bradley Putin, I'm going to be your 1-2 going into this one. Your top 4. It's Tyson Banks and Carson Buller to the outside. Can William Stites or maybe Trey Posca with a lot of nose damage? How about Bray Wheeler? Alec Logston in the field as we are back underway for Super Late Medals here at Eldora Speedway for a $100 win on iRacing. Big slider lines, big bombs, big cut down lines. Gonna be 2 to go this time by Carson Buller all over the back of the 747 of Tyson Banks. All Carson Buller's got to do is stay patient and stay intact. Pressure is on that 4th place spot because here comes the 12S of William Stites. Stites gonna work to the outside of that final trainer spot. This Stites gonna be a bear right on the back bumper of Carson Buller. Buller's gonna hang on tight. Here comes Bray Wheeler to the inside. Buller's gonna throw a half slider at 3 and 4, but the race is gonna go to Chase Copeland. Riley Boonham. It'll go to Tyson Banks. Carson Buller at the line. As Bray Wheeler and company, the number 12 of William Stites, the 12 of Trey Posca, and the 9 of Alec Logston will be your field for heat race number 2. Woo! How we doing, SLR Nation? How we doing today? Woo! Good afternoon, Vietnam! Greatest movie ever, by the way. Alrighty. Offering EOLs, offering EOLs. Okay, gentlemen. Y'all know the drill. Y'all know the rules here at SLR. Top 4 are going to make it to the show. Consies will be coming to you guys. Also have consies as well for 12 laps. Sorry.
I'll take an EOL.
I love it. Alrighty. It's going to be nuts. So Caleb Durgan is going to start things off with that number 17. How about a former pro World of Outlaws late model driver? It's going to be the Nick Bender Race Association number 50 of Joe Cease. You'll have Tyler Warren, the Midwest Sim Sports number 3 machine to the outside. The number 93 of Jeffrey Hyatt to the inside one more time. After that, the number 16 machine is going to be Dustin Hannigan at Friv, ready to rock and roll. It's going to be Calvin D. Crawley to the outside and number 32. The 913 of Tanner Peak to the outside. The crazy Canadian of Loic Bernier going to be to the inside. The 83 of Thaddeus Marshall. The 07 from Carolina Sim Sports. It'll be the one and only Hunter McManus. As we are ready to rock and roll, it's going to be rocking and rolling time here. Caleb Durgan, Joe Cease off of turn number 4. We are underway for more Super Late Model action. Heat race number 3 for the Super Late Models. Top 4 going to go to the show. A lot of Super Late Models going to be making their way early. The number 32 machine of Tyler Orr. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Caleb Durgan, a little bit of contact with the 93 of Jerry White. And here comes that number 74, the crazy Canadian of Loic Bernier. He's going to bring it down to the bottom. South Thaddeus Marshall make it 3 wide in turn 1 and 2. Race for the lead, race for the lead, race for the lead. Caleb Durgan and company and Joe Caesar side by side. They're 3 wide through turn 3 and 4. Race time of battle for the lead. No! Car high! Big problems on the speedway! Joe Cease and Caleb Durgan! And Dustin Hannigan get caught up! No way! Big problem for the leaders! No way! Caleb Durgan and Joe Cease were going to war for the lead here. Caleb throw the clean slider. Joe Cease going down for the cut down. Durgan a little sideways off of 4. Joe Cease going to car high. And Durgan and Cease both get wrecked out with broken right fronts. The 32 is going to get caught up. Dustin Hannigan's going to get caught up as well in that number 16. Heartbreak central for those 2 drivers. Dustin Hannigan with a ton of right side damage on that number 16 out of the House of Speed. Oh my goodness. Caleb Durgan's in the hot pits trying to get some repairs. So is Joe Cease. Wow. It'd be a car high against Joe Cease, but both drivers are going to go to the back of the field, and we are ready to go for more racing. Holy cow. It's going to get hot. Double file, 1 to green. Joe Cease, Caleb Durgan. You must be back out or you're going to have to go to the consi. If you come back out before that green, you come back out again, your night is over. Joe Cease has called it a night here at SLR. He has manually disconnected. As Jeffrey White and number 93, Tyler Orr, that's thanks to you, by the way, Fallen Evil, for starting this. I don't like it, but I'm doing it for you. As we are ready to go, now we got a new front row. It's going to be the one and only Jeffrey Hyatt and Tyler Orr. We are back underway for more Super Late Model action here. Loic Bernier currently sitting in the top 4 this time. They're going to be 3 wide for the lead early. Jeffrey Hyatt to the outside at number 93. Loic Bernier is going to continue to rip the lip all the way around the outside. At the number 3 is Tyler Orr and company, but here comes Tanner Peak with a big cut down through 3 and 4. Oh, what a save! Oh my goodness, what a save. They were 3 wide for the lead one more time. Here comes Loic Bernier back down to the bottom shelf here. Loic's going to work it through the center of 3 and 4 one more time. After 93 and Jeffrey Hyatt to the outside. Here we go. Tyler Ward back to the inside. Still door to door this time by. As they're 3 wide out to turn number 2, Tanner Peak's gonna stick his nose where it don't belong. Oh boy, hang on to her. As the 83 of Thaddeus Marshall back down to the bottom cell. Tanner Peak to the inside here one more time. As that battle for that 4-man final, Tanner spotted. It's gonna be Thaddeus Marshall through the center, turn 1 and 2 one more time. Tyler Warren at Midwest number 3 up in the wall. Thaddeus Marshall in make contact. Oh, they're gonna be able to save it? Yes, they do. That allows Tanner Peak in a 913 to the inside. 7 out of 10. Good save for Tanner Beacon at number 913. Remember, they got 2 Conti to go ahead and run it in here as well. As the number 93, and Wyatt still going to be your leader this time. Hyatt, your leader at number 93. Loic Bernier is going to be up for second. It'll go to Thaddeus Marshall. 4th is going to go. We got Tyler Orr up into the fence. Brother Booker right front. 2 to go this time by. As Loic Bernier is going to swing one for the fences, all but breaks the right front off the wall. As it's all Jeffrey Hyatt at number 93. Here comes Loic with a big slider line. White flag this time around. As Dustin Hannigan's going to try to limp that number 16 machine the best he can, but it's going to be the number 8093 machine from the Midwest Sim Sports. He's going to work all the way to the outside. Checkered flag goes to Jeffrey Hyatt, Loic Bernier, Thaddeus Marshall, Tanner Peak, Hunter McManus, and Calvin E. Crawley will round out the field with Dustin Hannigan limping that number 16 around the racetrack. Woo! Heat race number 4. Can I get a live check, everybody? Can I get a live check on TikTok? Can I have a live check on Twitch, please? Woo! Oh, smokes. Oh, God. Oh, God. 60. We have 128 people watching. 128 people watching from TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. No mirrors. Fallen Evil, subscribe to Tier 1. EOLs? Copy. Aaron, you got him in the middle of 3 to the end of 4. That's your start zone. Good luck, everybody. Wow, thank you guys for the follows and everybody and things like that. Let's go ahead and get things started here for the Super Late Models here at Eldora Speedway. Heat race number 4. Top 4 gonna go to the show. Aaron McGee is going to start things off in that beautiful number 8 machine. To the outside in the Midwest Sim Sports Majula Say Ride. It'll be Derek Jester in at number 56. You've got the number 0. It's going to be Billy Dawson to the outside. Meanwhile, the 16 ride of Mason Henderson to the inside. You will have the number 21 of Tony Bassler to the inside of this one as well. Out of White Knuckle Setup Shop. Ashton Farr for the Nitro Speed number 51 machine to the outside. How about that beautiful number 21 machine? Oh, it's going to be the 20 RT. That'll be Glenn Spangler to the outside. Meanwhile, after that, he got the 55 machine of Derek Anthony, the controller god. The number 24, Matthew Maniac, is going to be there as well. And the number 2, Justin Sick, gets the worst pill draw here today. Top 4 going to go to the show. We have 2 consies going to be coming up here from next. Aaron McPhee and Derek Jester, Mason Henderson, and Billy Dawson going to be your top 4 as we are ready to rock them up one more time. Great start here by Aaron McPhee, and we are wrecking away for Triple A Battle action here for Heat Race number 4. Ooh, Billy Dawson going to stick his nose in there 3 wide and turn 1 and 2 early in that Kevlar number 0 machine. Ashton Farr trying to squeeze his way behind Billy Dawson. Dawson all the way to the outside. Ashton Farr back to the inside here one more time as they're going to go side by side, door to door. Big slide over Derek Jester as the number 24, Matthew Monty, actually going to run out of there out the end of your screen. As the race for that top 4 spot, Billy Dawson just slow roll in the middle of this racetrack here at Eldora Speedway at this time. Side by side, door to door racing here. Mason Henderson at number 16 machines actually going to be attacking for the lead here for Heat Race number 4. As Mason Henderson going to get a great drive through 3 and 4. Big slider across Aaron McGee. McGee's going to be able to battle back to the inside, down to the front stretch here one more time. Mason Henderson and McGee going to put up a great battle off of turn number 4. McGee to the inside at number 8. Henderson and at number 16 to the outside, but don't look down. Here comes the number 21, Tony Bassler. Bassler's up into the wall. That allows Derek Jester to get back to the inside of the 3 and 4. We got Matthew Moniak going to be pulling his race car in that number 24 into the pit area as the race is going to stay green. As Mason Henderson is going to take the lead there 3 wide off the top of the turn, 3 and 4. Halfway to go this time by for Heat Race number 4. As Heat Race number 4 starting to come to a close, we got halfway to go this time by. Derek Jester and company. You've got Aaron McGee going to be in that fourth and final transfer spot at this time. As Mason Henderson in that number 116 machine, your leader at this time. Tony Bassler going to continue to work to that outside shelf here. Once again, the racetrack's going to go all the way around the top, around the outside. As Mason Henderson continues to rip it all the way to the outside. It goes to Tony Bassler at number 21 with the 56 of Derek Jester. Aaron McPhee in that number 8 machine continue to ride all the way to the outside as well. That's your top 4 as Eldora Speedway is now going to go all the way to the outside. Mason Henderson still leads that number 16 ride. 2 more trips around the speedway here at SLR. Mason Henderson at number 16 still going to be a leader, but here comes that white knuckle setup shop number 21 machine. Tony Bassler. Bassler, I believe, has never won a race here at SLR, but he's going to show up and try to get one here today. White flag this time by. Tony Bassler all over the back of that number 16 on Mason Henderson. Will he take a look to the inside down the back stretch? No, he's going to bang it off the boards. Tony Bassler's not playing it safe. Big slider in 3 and 4. Big slider in 3 and 4 for Tony Bassler off the turn number 4. It's Henderson, Bassler, Jester, McGee to the show. Great battle for third as Aaron and everybody else will go to a consi, including Justin Sick. How we doing, everybody? Oh boy, Derek Anthony has manually disconnected. He says he's gonna call it a night. Gentlemen, for Consi 1, I'm gonna give you 1 minute and 30 for your setups. Woo! Attention A main drivers, attention A main drivers. When the B main grids, there will be a track state change for the warm-up. You will have 7 minutes to work that track in as you guys may please. See, here's the thing, Fallen Evil. There is guys like Steven Calavoda and big money event guys who do this admin behind scenes. You know what the scary part about this is? I am doing it live in front of everybody. So that's the biggest, scariest thing ever is like, oh, here he is. I got his face. You know what I mean? So it's kind of, you know what I mean? Gentlemen, 5-second warning, 5-second warning. Alrighty, guys, let's go ahead and send them. We will not go 1 to green. I repeat, we will not go 1 to green. Gentlemen, I'm sorry, but only top 4 are going to make this show. You have 12 laps. That is a car per lap. Racetrack is going to stay the same, just so you all know. Good luck. Oh boy. Consi number 1. 12 laps going to be the distance here for the super late models. There will be a track state, and Will Hanger at number 19 is going to be on the pole testing out the deal. We do not make races fixed here, guys. We are A class 2.0 safety rating or better. Will Hanger and Hunter McManus, please come to a stop. Let that pace truck pass. 4 going to the show tonight. 4 are going to the show tonight. Joe Sees is going to be a strat. Starting on the pole for Consi number 1. Will Hanger at number 19 going to work to the inside. Back to the outside in the 07 will be the one and only Hunter McManus. You will have the number 32 of Calvin Crawley to the outside. Meanwhile, the number 68 of Grayson Young. After that will be the 16 of Dustin Hannigan with that beautiful number 44 ride of Aaron Bowman. The number 3 of Tyler Orr. You will have the 17 of Caleb Durkin to the outside. The number 96 of Clayton Wise. It'll be the 0 of Drake Drymon and the one and only Blake Dulgar. 11 super late model is going to start this off here, and we are underway. 12 laps going to be the distance to the side. 4 to the show. Why not go 4 wide in turn 1 and 2 only? At the number 16 of it, Dustin Hannigan, look out, Tyler Ward, Caleb Durkin's gonna do the smart thing. Oh! Wow, they're 4 wide out of 4. What a save! What a freaking save! Oh my goodness! Oh, we got one going around. It's gonna be Clayton Wise in the 96. Caution flag. Caution flag on the speedway here for Clayton Wise in the back of the field. All right. Let's see. Clayton's going to wash up here a little. Oh, it might be net code. Whoa. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Before we get to anything here, hold on. Doesn't get under. It flaps right there. God, I wish we had bendable panels. Let me see where Blake's at. God, I wish we had panels that bend. Blake's at the end of the tail. That'll work. All right, got rid of another spectator. Gentlemen, we're gonna call it racing. Both cars are at the tail of the field. A little net code maybe. Both cars are at the tail of the field. We'll call it racing and go double file. We got a lot of guys trying to go to head and come in here as spectators, and security's doing a great job trying to catch them. As I got another one. As we are doing as much as we can, as we are ready to rock and roll, we are back underway. 4 out of 12, 3 out of 12 here for the Consi, everybody. As we are rolling, we got guys up into the fence. You got the number 16 of Dustin Hannigan and Clayton Wise, both with broken right fronts on the top of turns 1 and 2. Meanwhile, the racing is still hot underway here for the Consi. Grayson Young and that number 68 machine working until the inside. You've got the number 17 of Caleb Durkin down on the bottom shelf. Here's the number 32 of Calvin Crawley to the outside. Caleb Durkin trying to work his way all the way through the B main. Ford to transfer, and Caleb Durkin down on the bottom in 3 and 4. Calvin Crawley and number 32. Remember, top 4 going to go to the show here for the Super Late Models here at Eldora Speedway. And it's going to be held by Caleb Durkin this time. As Grayson Young's going to work to the outside. Here comes that number 44 machine. That's going to be the one and only. These guys are 3 wide. Oh, Blake Dulgar's going to be able to hang on. Blake Dulgar and number 18 machine struggling here for the Consi. As Grayson Young there. Here comes that number 44 machine of Aaron Bowman. Bowman's going to hit the brakes for Grayson Young. Young and Bowman battle it out as well. We are already halfway to go here for the Consi. Consi time here, everybody. Consi time. Fast Consi. Calvin Crawley's hanging on that fourth and final transfer spot. The non-qualifier, Blake Dulgar, and then number 18 going to throw a big slider here in 3 and 4. This Blake Dulgar's opportunity to make that fourth and final transfer spot. As Calvin Crawley and then number 32 machine, your leader this time to the outside of Hunter McManus of the 07 machine. Now Hunter McManus in the bubble spot. As Caleb Durgan's got a long way to go as Will Hanger's your leader this time. 9 out of 12. Super late models, man, doing an absolute phenomenal job here tonight at Eldora Speedway. Will Hanger did a great job, got a terrible pill draw. He is now leading the first Consi here today, and he's going to set himself up for that money event here for $100 plus the win through the rest of the field. As Hunter McMahon is going to drill the outside wall, here comes an opportunity for number 18 of Blake Dulgar. Can the 18 of Blake Dulgar find a way to get around Hunter McManus? We got 2 to go, going to be this time by. 2 more steps around the speedway this time by. As Hunter McMahon is going to work to the inside. You got Calvin E. Crawley. Blake Dulgar is going to make a big opportunity here. 2 more trips out of the speedway. Blake Dulgar sends himself into the wall. Constant flag for the 18 of Blake Dulgar. Heartbreak Central for the 18 of Blake Dulgar. Ah, no. No way. Blake Dulgar is going to be our cause of the yellow here for the Consi. He grazes the wall. He grazes it again, catches the right front along that wall, breaks the right front, keeps it throttled in, and he goes for a ride into the fence. Caution flag for the 18 of Blake Dulgar. Tyler Warner, number 3, but is also going to be done. He pulled his race car in as we are under yellow for second time for the Consi? Yeah, second time here for the Consi. Will Hanger did not want to see that yellow flag here for 12 laps. As Will Hanger, that 19 machine, is still going to be your leader. This racetrack is absolutely slick. As the 17 of Caleb Durgan is going to be for second, he has got himself a spot in for tonight's main. The 32 of Calvin E. Crawley, the 07 of Hunter McManus, the 44 of Aaron Bowman will be looking in from the outside. Grayson Young in 6th, and the number 00 machine of Drake Drymon in the back of the field. Gentlemen, double file, going to be 1 to green. Gentlemen, double file, going to be 1 to green. Double file Durgan, let's line these boys up, stop the swerving. Top 4 to the show. Looks like Blake Dulgar is going to be able to get back out on the racetrack in time, but looks like Tyler Orr's night is going to be over with, and his day is over. As the super late models are ready to go, Will's going to take Caleb Durgan to the outside. Here we go. Durgan tried to jump Will Hanger, and Durgan's going to go ahead and fall back to 3rd. We'll keep the race green here. We're going to go 2 to go this time around. Caleb Durgan's going to work the outside. Hunter McManus in the wall. Here comes the 44 of Bowman. Hunter McManus and Bowman going to get together in for that final transfer spot. It goes to the one and only Aaron Bowman. Bowman's going to try to work to the outside. Hunter and them make contact. They crash. And open it up for Drake Drymon. Drake Drymon gets the final transfer spot. Oh my goodness. Drake Drymon steals the final transfer spot. No freaking way. Wow! Minute and a half, gentlemen. Track state has been changed. I repeat, track state has been changed for the warm-up. Wow. Wow. What up, Real Toads? I'm sorry, man. Woo. Gentlemen, for the Consi number 2. Gentlemen, for the Consi 2. You have 30 seconds of grid. I repeat, you have 30 seconds of grid. If there's a spot missing drivers, you may fill in the gaps. Gentlemen, we have our final consi that will have a warm-up, and it will let them work the track in on their own attire. Drivers, give you all a heads up. That warm-up, you guys can work that track in as much as you guys want. I'll leave it up to you. Gentlemen, it's showtime for our final consi. Good luck, drivers. Welcome to SLR, everybody. 66 total live viewers on that Twitch side of things. TikTok, I need a update, please. It doesn't tell me. And we got 2 on that beautiful YouTube side of things. Thank you guys for coming out here and watching the show. 35, so that gets me over 100. That'll work. Over 100 people watching an iRacing event here tonight on a Sunday night. It's going to be for $100 to win, sponsored by the one and only our friends and family, East Coast Sim Sports, Midwest Sim Sports, Disturbed. Trey Pasca's going to be there as well. Lawson's going to give a free wrap to the winner. That's $100 a first tonight. Second's going to get 40. 35 is going to get third. Fourth is going to get 25. Fifth is going to get 15. And $10 going to go to the hard charge of the night. Sponsored by all those folks and the SLR Nation, by the way. As we are ready to go here for super late model action here for the last consi of the night. Last consi of tonight. Craig Wheeler and number 24 to the inside. You will have that one and only 0 machine of Billy Dawson. The number 12 of William Sites with the 2 machine of Justin Sick. After that, it's going to go. See you later, Real Totes. I'm sorry, man. Ashton Ford to the outside with the number 12 of Trey Pasca. It'll be the number 20 RT of Glenn Spangler. The 00 Ryan Miller with the number 24 of Matthew Moniak. The 7P of Preston Control going to be through the field. Top 4 going to go to our show. 24A main for the super late models for 100 laps. It's showtime for the super late models. So far, here we got the top 4. 12 more laps going to be the distance on a very, very, very slicked off racing surface here for these drivers. Top 4 going to make it to the show. William Sight so far in that GFY number 12S. Here come Billy Dawson, that beautiful number 0 machine back to the inside. As they're side by side, they're 3 wide for the lead. Justin Sick in that number 2 machine. Here comes William Sight to come down on the turn number 4. 3 out of 12. As they're 3 wide for the lead here on a very slicked off surface. Sight's gonna try to work it to the middle shelf. Trey Pasca down on the bottom shelf. Justin Sicken at number 2. Here comes that number 24 machine of Ray Wheeler to the outside after starting dead last. As Ashton Ford at number 51 is gonna continue to work through the middle. Side by side, top 4 gonna go to show. 4 wide, 4 freaking wide at a turn number 2. Justin Sick, William Sight, Billy Dawson. Sick down to the bottom shelf here with a consi. 5 out of 12 here for the super late models here today. As the number 12 of William Sight is going to work to the outside. The number 12 of Trey Pasca to the bottom shelf. Justin Sick going to be there as well. As the number 24 Gray Wheeler to the inside. These guys are going to battle out. They're going to go home and they cannot get up to the top 4. Top 4 is going to make it to the show. It's going to be Trey Pasca and Justin Sick. Sick in that number 2 machine going to continue to work to the outside. Billy Dawson, William Sight is going to be your field. 7 out of 12 here for the super late models this time. Billy Dawson in that beautiful number 0 machine still going to be a leader this time. As the number 12 of William Sight is going to dig in deep to the inside. Can he get there? Justin Sick in at number 2. Meanwhile, the number 12 of Trey Pasca with the 00 Ryan Miller. As you got, oh, no. Preston Control is going to go around. Caution flag on the speedway. Caution flag for the 7B of Preston Control. Spun out down the front stretch. Let's look at it. Woo! Let's see. Preston's going to run that bit of a slider. Oh, he gets a little crossed up. He's getting really crossed up. Gets really sideways. Ashton Farr. Oh, we're going to tell him he's going to self-spin him. Comes around across the racetrack here. Down on the front stretch. Wall's going to hit. I think we're going to put that on Preston for himself. Preston a little crossed up down on the front stretch there. A4 tried to pull to the right. Just couldn't get off your rear bumper. Yep. Yes, sir. Alrighty. So we're under yellow for the first time here for the consi. 9 out of 12. 9 out of 12. So far, it's been a really good event so far. Very good audience between two of the three of the channels here today. And I believe I'm getting video feed. As we're ready to rock and roll here for the super late models at Eldora Speedway. Preston's going to be able to get back out there as well. Gentlemen, we have our A main coming up. We have a bit of a warm-up for these guys. We did do a little bit of track prep coming up here next. And you'll have a 24-car super late models at $100 is going to go to the winner. Second's going to go and take a $40 payday as we're double file going to be one in the green. Preston, if you can make it, you can. If not, I'm sorry, but your night is over. We are done tonight, Alex. We will be streaming probably tomorrow for the free events. This is a big money event sponsored by the SLR community. As Billy Dalton at number 0, it's going to be William Slight to the outside. We are back underway here for the super late models here in SLR. 9 out of 12. Make sure you guys hit that Discord there and that bio or that TikTok side of things. As we got the super late models making their way here at SLR once again. Top 4 gonna go to the show. Billy Dawson, William Slice, Justin Sink, Trey Posca, but here comes that 00 Ryan Miller. Miller's gonna continue to work it down on the bottom shelf early. He had a little bit of trouble in his heat race. A Ford and number 51 to the outside. Look out, Bray Wheeler, the number 20 RT get together. Glenn Spangler. You got Matthew Moniak hard to the wall by himself at number 24. 2 to go, gonna be this time by. 2 to go, gonna be this time by for the super duper lane models as the number 51 machine of Ashton Ford to the outside. But the final trainer spot's gonna be held by Trey Baskin and number 12 Rod. But it's Billy Dawson, your leader this time. White flag for the final transfer spots. Is it all gonna be single file around the outside here for that number 0 Billy Dawson to the outside? The number 12 William Slice gonna make a 3 wide. Ashton Ford up in the wall by himself, 3 wide out of turn 4. It goes to Billy Dawson, William Slice, Justin Sink, and Trey Posca. Everybody else will be going home. Donate as what you mean there, real totes. Gentlemen, racetrack has changed. Warm-ups are for you. Warm-ups are for you. You may track prep as well as you can. Game chats are on. Game chats are on. You have 7 minutes to work this track as a group. Or yourself. Good luck, everybody.
I got a gift.
It's pretty crazy. Your board can be shown on the left side of your screen as the warm-up has began. The top 24 cars will show on up as warm-ups have began for this money race here tonight. $24 cars have decided to show up here tonight.
There you go.
Showed up tonight here at SLR, and I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can mute that. As warm-ups here for these guys, gonna get this track somewhat prepped here. They got 7 minutes to decide on what they want to do. And we did do a little bit of a track state change for these guys here tonight. Let these guys get a little bit of a feel of the racetrack. Gentlemen, we will also be doing a 4-wide salute to the fans, by the way. Those that did not make the show, I'm sorry, but your night is over. At 24 super late models, Calvin D. Crawley did not.
How dare you, Mason?
Calvin D. Crawley made the show. How give you a replay than Ashton Farr. Yes, he did. Your favorite driver, Real Toads, Calvin D. Crawley, made the show. Once again, everybody, this could not be done possible from all of us over here at SLR, the SLR community, SLR Nation. Like I said again, East Coast Sim Sports, Midwest Sim Sports, The Fallen Evil on Twitch over there. Make sure you get that follow. You will also have Trey Pasca Lawson for the wrap as well, everybody. Guys, hell of a drive, hell of a show. We got 100 laps of super late model action going to be coming here at Eldora Speedway. As I am paying attention to the track, and we are going to let these guys roll. Rocky Fed out there with a follow as well. God, I can't mute. Freaking. Can't remember what button I made it. So we'll let these guys get a little bit of laps in, and we'll get them ready to go here for a 100-lapper here tonight. 24 car starting field. The guys on the left side of your screen are the best cars so far today. Like I said, the random draw, man, it really, and I mean really change these things up, mix it up. Not a whole lot of caution to save. Got a little bit of a drama coming in here as well, and some of the guys made it in through the concept. I see 86 wonderful live audience members on that Twitch side of things. Thank you guys for coming out here and following it, and I'll kind of get a 2 on YouTube as well. May I get a TikTok check, please? So we're over 118 people live watching the SLR Money race today. Thank you guys for coming out and joining the show tonight. Do you guys have a winner? Who do you think? Who do you think is going to get it done here tonight? Who do you think is going to be the one that's going to get it all tonight? We got Chase Copeland fans in the stands. Who are you pulling for? The board is on the left side of your screen. Who do you think is going to be able to compete with 100 laps here tonight? Drake Diamond says him from dead last. Remember, tonight's winner is going to be getting a $100 payday, sponsored by the one and only East Coast Sim Sports, Midwest Sim Sports, Disturbed, also known as Fallen Evil on Twitch. You will have Trey Pasca out there as well. We got Hayden Tolson fans in the stands. You got Lawson out there as we are ready to rock and roll for the super late models here tonight, as they just got shy about 1 more minute yet to go. The top 24 on the left side of your screen. About 23. Let me quickly change that. There you go. Anyone but the golden boy, Will Hanger. Oh boy. You guys ready for super late model action as the warm-ups have continued to roll here at SLR? We got at least over 130 live audience members watching you guys out here today. You guys want some of the best of the sim racers on the sim. Well, I applaud each and every one of y'all for coming out here. Durkee fans are in the house. Calvin D. Crawley, hands in the house. Gentlemen, it is time to do some super late model action here. And I'll tell you what, we're going to have a 4-wide salute to salute all 120-some fans here today. I am going to butcher the national anthem. I'm going to butcher it. I swear to God. Alrighty, you ready to go? It's super late model action time. Just get into the Discord. I will announce what Discord are there, gentlemen. Thank you. Love it. Guys, it's showtime for the super late models here tonight. I've been broadcasting an admin for 4 freaking years. I retired as an iRacer, and I love each and every one of y'all for coming out here today. 24 super late models is your starting event. It's going to be right there on the left side of your screen. Braden Donaldson, Chase Copeland going to be chasing that $100 payday here tonight, and I'll give them 2 more minutes. Gentlemen, I'm going to give you 2 more minutes for your setups that you learned for warm-ups. Gentlemen, there's over 130 total live audience members, 87 on Twitch right now. I think there's like 40 or so on TikTok, 2 on YouTube at this time. This is a big deal, gentlemen. Let's be professional about it. Let's put on a show. I wish I could pay all y'all, but I don't have enough of that in my pocket to do so. You all earned it. You all enjoy it. This is for you. So now there's 50 on TikTok. So guess what? We're almost 200. Good luck, everybody. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous. I got about close to 200, and I'm a little nervous, baby.
Don't do it.
Will is asking for an EOL. Kyle Brennan. Okay.
How long do we have?
You got about another 20 seconds or so. Gentlemen, I want you all to know there's no waiver rounds. Just so you know, there's no waiver rounds, there's no quick repairs, none of that jazz. Are you sure you want those EOLs?
Oh, yes, sir.
Copy.
Roger.
Copy.
I got the wrong setup in.
You want one, Jeff?
No, I got the wrong setup.
Okay.
I didn't know if I had time.
All right, Will Hanger and Kyle Brennan are going to go to the rear. So you know, those gentlemen, please pull out with the rest of the field. Go ahead and pull on up. This is for you guys. And everybody that sponsored this here today is over just about 200. So this is for you. Let's show them we're not a toxic community. Good luck.
I swear to God, if somebody wrecked me, it's not going to go well. I'm taking it easy at the first 50. So I swear, if somebody hit me, you're going into catch fence. Yo, yeah, try that again. Come on.
Gentlemen, we are also going to line up and do a 4-wide salute, everybody. So go ahead. I am going to delay 10 here. Line them up. Line them up. 4-wide salute, please. I don't care how you all do it. Just do it.
I said just put them in half.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you have some of the best iRacers on the sim. No, they're not
What are you
pros.
guys doing?
No, they
The
are.
first 2 rows goes up there. There you
Just line them up. As we are getting ready to go for
First 6 rows
these,
split.
as we're getting ready to go this time around for the 4-wide
bad,
salute
I
here
want
at
to
SLR today, gentlemen. 4 freaking wide for you guys. Each and every one of you guys coming down to the racetrack. As they are going down the backstretch here, let them know that you love these super duper late models here on iRacing. Gentlemen, they are 4 wide for you guys. You guys bring out the best. You guys show who they are. If they were not here, they wouldn't know what to say. As the super duper late models are at SLR here today at SLR. As we are ready to rock and roll, gentlemen. And we got Loic Bernier jumping out of line. But they're 4 wide for you. Good freaking job. Send them boys out of 2. And I'm not gonna do a national anthem. I don't have a flag. Alrighty, gentlemen, go ahead and double file these cars up. I repeat, double file these cars up. This is our 1 to green coming around next time by. 1 to green next time by. Gentlemen, 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 all from around the world, as we have another subscribe on there, and it is showtime. As it's going to be Braden Donaldson going to start things off to the outside. You will have that number 1 of Chase Copeland back to the outside. It'll be the number 93 machine of Jeffrey Wyatt. The number 16 of Mason Henderson. It goes of Bradley Putnam in the 212. Hayden Tolson at number 327 machine. Loic Bernier to the inside. Meanwhile, the number 21 of Tony Bassler has a 747 of Tyson Banks. The 83, it'll be the one and only Thaddeus Marshall as 1 to green. 1 to green is going to be for these super late models. Oh boy. 40 cars have entered this race today. Free entry. This race is all sponsored by our family and friends here on the SLR Nation. No mirrors, no human spotters, no spectators in the room here today as they got 100 laps to make it around here Eldora Speedway with a little bit of a track prep as Braden Donaldson's going to lead the super late models all the way to turns 1 and 2. It's showtime. As we make it through turn 1 and 2 early, we got a little bit of contact already. Hayden Tolson, Loic Bernier, rubbing doors down to the back stretch. Oh! They're all stacking them up for 100 laps. A lot of guys are taking it easy. A lot of guys are pushing early. Some guys are trying to save all that tire wear. If you guys do not know, you got fuel, you got tires, you got track, you got all sorts of things. And you guys got these guys all fanning out early. The question is when to go and how to go. Hayden Tolson already lost his rear spoiler in the back of that number 327 after grazing the wall. He's going to be hurting on this one. 4 out of 100 here for the super late models at this time. 4 out of 100, and so far a lot of guys just rolling down to the bottom shelf here early, saving tires, seeing where this race is gonna be. As Mason Henderson and company currently in 4th. Here comes Thaddeus Marshall at number 83 to the outside. William Slice says it's time to go. And at number 12, ripping the lip all the way around the outside as he says it's time to go. 100 laps here at Eldora Speedway. Braden Donaldson is up and chucking, left the building all the way around the field. As you got the number 12 machine, that's going to be William Slice out of Ohio to the outside. They're going to be 2 wide, 3 wide here through the back of the field early. 7 out of 100. You can just hear the tone of the engines as how many of them are keeping in pace, keeping it slow. Hayden Tolson is in the back of the field as he does not have a rear spoiler after slowing it down a little too much as somebody got in the back of him and he hit the wall. So far, 8 out of 100 here for the super late model this time. And like Ryan Miller has said in the Twitch chat, William Stites says he ain't saving for nothing. He says it's time to go now. William Stites is going to be able to work his way all the way around the outside. Like I said, 9 out of 100. Braden Donaldson at number 24 has up and chucked and left the field. Now lap down traffic's going to be coming to play as the number 39 of Kyle Brennan. Hayden Tolson is out of this race already with a broken rear spoiler. A lot of these guys are pushing and shoving through the back of the field this time. Super duper late models here at the Eldora Speedway. It's going to be a tire game for sure. Everybody down on the bottom side of this racetrack early. Oh, look out, look out, look out, look out. Aaron and company as Drake Diamond's going to hold it. There's Will Hanger in the back of the field as well. As your race leader, Braden Donaldson, all the way down to the bottom so far. William Stites is going to be for second. It'll go to the number 83 of Thaddeus Marshall early. As you got them 3 wide, you got them down on the bottom shelf. Mason Henderson at number 16. You got the number 1 machine. That's going to be Chase Copeland. Those guys are going to be side by side, 3 wide. Caleb Durgan in the 17, all the way to the outside. 13 out of 100 here for the super late models. Gentlemen, what strategy would you guys be going for here for the super late models at this time? 13 out of 100. Go ahead and start talking about it. As there's a lot of tire wear involved. Loic Bernier to the outside. You've got a lot of super late models doing a great job at this time as well. What would you be doing at this time? Would you be saving or would you be going? 24 super late models out here. A lot of these guys have a shot and a chance at $100 here tonight. Keep my eyes on the back of the field so far. 15 out of 100. Braden Donaldson at number 24 down at the bottom shelf. But here comes William Stites at number 12 machine. so far. 16 out of 100 here for the Super Late Models here at Eldora Speedway. Carson Bowler through the center of 3 and 4. Will Hanger all the way to the outside. The number 39 of Kyle Brennan is going to be holding his line as well. The number 32 of Calvin Crawley in the back of the field. That's Totes' favorite driver, by the way. As I'm keeping my eye on the back of the field, we got a great battle for the lead. Braden Donaldson down on the bottom shelf here early. A lot of slick down on the bottom shelf. But here comes that number 12 machine of William Stites. Stites going to work all the way to the outside. As the number 24 of Braden Donaldson back down to the bottom shelf here, side by side, door to door once again. William Stites said it's time for the lead. And Donaldson's going to be passed at lap number 19. New lead change early. William Stites says it's time to go in at GFI number 12. Now will Braden Donaldson start to step it up as well. Battle's going to be for third. Bradley pulling them to the inside. Thaddeus Marshall, number 83, back to the outside as we literally have 80 more laps around the speedway here at Eldora. As the number 84, Thaddeus Marshall, it'll be the number 2 of Justin Sick. Where on earth did Justin Sick come from? Sick came from all the way from the Conti. He's so far up 17 spots. William Stites up there is 19 as well. A lot of the guys starting to conserve. A lot of guys might want to start moving because William Stites has already made his way down to the front stretch so far. Lap down traffic may come into play here early. As the number 27 of Carson Bowler, here comes the number 12 of Trey Pasca. After that, you got the number 32. It will be Calvin Crawley in the back of the field. Baby. Guys are starting to move up through the field already. Here comes the 32 of Calvin Crawley to the bottom shelf. They're side by side. They're door to door. Man, these guys might want to start rolling on it. As William Stites at number 12, still your leader this time. As they're 3 wide through the back of the field. They're 3 wide. They're slicing it nice. And Trey Pasca, these guys better start moving. All these guys are taking it easy as they're 5 wide into the back of the field. 5 freaking wide here for the Super Late Models for a 100-lapper event. When do I give the blue and yellow? As soon as I give that blue and yellow, we are a quarter away in this race. Watch what's gonna happen. 26 out of 100 here for the Super Late Models at this time, as they are literally just slow rolling this racetrack as much as they can. Saving tires, saving fuel. Remember, there is no tires or anything. You cannot get any type of tires. Calvin Crawley working the back end here. When do I give the blue and yellow? Just watch what's going to happen. When do I give that blue and yellow? As Carson Bowler and company, as I'm going to keep an eye on the tail of the field. This is where it's going to get good. 27 out of 100 so far here for the Super Late Model. As now they're starting to fan out, I think they're going to know. Mason Henderson at number 16, currently dead last. Oh, look out, look out, look out, look out. Henderson, Bowler, 39, blue and yellow, sir. Oh, no, look out. What a save. Oh, my God. Derek Simon's going to go around. Our first yellow at lap number 30 goes to Derek Trymon. Let's see what happened. Oh, man, our first yellow. As a 4, Derek Drymon's going to go around here. The 39 is throwing a big slider line. Derek's running the cut down. Can't quite get there. Brennan's going to tag him. Henderson's going to get him in the door. Look at William Stites, your race leader. Look at your race leader. Just give right around the outside. Kyle Brennan's going to grab out of UL. Woo! Oh boy, yep. So our first yellow of the day. William Stites is your leader at lap number 30. I'm shocked. Thank you. I'm shocked they got 30 laps in. I am shocked they got 30 laps in. Gentlemen, double file, gonna be 1 to green. Take that, grab that chair. Grab that chair. Grab that chair, come on. Gentlemen, Drake, come on down. Drake, come on down. There you go. All righty. Thank counting. As William Stites and Brandon Donaldson, as we are ready to rock and roll here one more time, as we are beckoning away for the Super Late Models. Still a long way to go in this race. 70 more laps on the speedway here for the SLR $100 window event. William Stites and number 12 machine got the lead early. We'll see how this is going to work out as well. They're under their lap down due to because the leader passed them during that wreck, I believe. 32 out of 100 this time by. 32 out of 100 here for the Super Late Models. 1 yellow flag of the day. As Brandon Donaldson at number 24 machine, your leader. Here come Bradley Poonam in that number 212 ride. You'll have the number 912 machine of William Stites. The 83 of Thaddeus Marshall Company. He's going to make it through. Justin Sickin at number 2 machine to the outside. It's going to be the number 0 of Billy Dawson. Meanwhile, the 13 of Chris Bernine. The 93 of Wyatt Jeffrey Hyatt. It'll go to the 21 of Tony Vassar. The number 19 of Will Hanger all the way in the back of the field as well. After that, you're going to have the 747 of Tyson Banks to the outside. 34 out of 100 here for the Super Late Models at SLR today. A lot of guys are now still saving tires, getting ready to move. Caleb Durgan at number 17. You got Aaron McGee in the back of the field. You got Carson Bowler. You got the 12 of Trey Pasca. You got to tell yourself, when is it the time to go? When do you think it's time to go? So far, Brandon Donaldson, Evil's favorite drivers out in front so far. Bradley Poonam's going to be going after him as well. Thaddeus Marshall in the 83 now hitting the gas, but I'll tell you what, where in the world did that number 2 car go? That's Justin Sick in that Midwest Sim Sports ride. As you're going to have the number 12 machine of William Stites continuing to work to the outside. Justin Sick through the center of 3 and 4. Everybody high side and hands up here for the Super Late Models. Caleb Durgan all the way in the back of the field here in that number 17 ride. He had a long way to go as the number 12 of Trey Pasca is going to take a 3 wide with Chase Copeland. I don't know if that's such a good idea for Caleb Durgan to go 3 wide. Slider line here for Caleb Durgan. We got the number 39B into the yellow fence. Kyle Brennan at number 39 draws the yellow. That's going to be his 2nd yellow of the day, and Kyle will be done. We'll see what happened here to Kyle Brennan real quick as he was trying to pull that race car in. Looks like Kyle Brennan was going to try to pull his race car in as he was broke, as Kyle Brennan's night is over. That's going to be the caution on the speedway for coming to a stop down the turn. Oh. You got Derek Drymon still in the pit area as well, and the number 16 of Mason Henderson getting some repairs quick as well. As we are rocking and rolling, gentlemen, for our 2nd yellow caused by Mr. Kyle Brennan. So, you got spun, and while Stites was going across, and then the yellow came out, right? Derek Drymon's going to grab his lap back. He got spun by Brennan as Stites passed him, so he's coming around the bottom. That'll work. Double file going to be 1 to green. All right. Gentlemen, double file, gonna be 1 to green. Gentlemen, double file, gonna be 1 to green. Mason Henderson did not go a lap down. But we're ready to rock and roll once again. Derek Drymon will be on the lead lap after getting spun before when the yellow came out. Mason Henderson got wrecked because of it and left on his own tire. Thought Mason Henderson won. We're back underway. I hate that situation. Anyway, we're back underway here for the Super Late Models at this time. As the number 24, Braden Dawson, you'll have the number 2, Justin Sick. Meanwhile, to be the 212 of Bradley Poonham with the number 0, Billy Dawson. The number 12 of Williams fights up to the outside as the 83. Oh, Justin Sick's going to be in the wall. Justin Sick hard in the wall down there on the deal. As he's ready to go, he's got a broken right front. Caution flag has come out on the speedway. Mason, that's my bad. I didn't realize you were a lap down after that situation as well. All right. So Justin Sick broke his right front along the wall as we're under yellow for the second time. So we're under yellow for the second time here for the Super Late Models. Super Late Models as the number 24 of Braden Donaldson, the 212 of Bradley Poonham, the number 0 of Billy Dawson, the number 83 of Thaddeus Marshall with the number 12 of William Stites, the 93 of Jeffrey Hyde to the outside with the 13 of Chris Purdine, the number 21 machine of Tony Bassler. You will have the number 32, it'll be Calvin E. Crawley, the number 19 of Will Hanger. Meanwhile, the number 913 of Tanner Peak, the 56 of Derek Jesser with the 747 ride of Tyson Banks, the number 8 of Aaron McGee with the number 74 of Lloyd Bernier. Pootnam, thank you. Pootnam, thank you. It'll be Carson Bullard with the number 1 of Chase Copeland, the 17 of Caleb Durgan, the number 12 of Trey Posca with the 16 of Mason Henderson. Double file going to be 1 to green. Gentlemen, I want to give you clarification. Derek Drymon and Mason Henderson were a lap down after Brennan got into Derek Drymon, so they got classified as a lap down, but they weren't actually a lap down. Take them out of 3. As our Super Duper Late Models are back underway, 60 more laps going to be the distance. It's showtime once again here for the Supers. Ooh, baby. Tanner Peak's going to be throwing a big door here to Derek Jester early as we have 60 more trips around this speedway. When's it time to go? It's William Stites. We got guys beating and banging as the 83 of Jeffrey Hyatt's going to bend himself. Big wreck in turns 1 and 2. Big crash in 1 and 2.
I mean, I let out of the gas and you kept coming up. There was nothing I could do. That was twice in the matter of one corner that I got almost put in the fence because somebody don't know how to come up the racetrack. Because they come up on somebody when they're not clear.
And the big one happens here at Eldora. And
Hey, William, can you look at my front?
And here is what happened indeed. So the 212 of Bradley got off the wall here. Riley's going to feed him a right rear going into 1 and 2. Keeps coming up, keeps coming up. They get hooked. And Jeffrey Hyatt's going to, once again, still have on the throttle. You can see the brake pedal from the 212. They get hooked. And Jeffrey Hyatt is going to go for a ride, causing a massive pileup in 1 and 2. Choo. Boy, that was a massive one. That is definitely on Jeffrey Hyatt. Putnam did tag the wall down on the back stretch, and then as soon as the corner entry, got a right rear from Putnam. Still a right rear, and then it just continued to go all the way from there. As Braden Donaldson and company. Double file, going to be one the green, gentlemen. Double file, going to be one the green. Jeff, you got until to come on down. Jeff Hyde, you got until to come on down. Derek Jester and company. Looks like Jeffrey Hyatt's night is going to be over with here in that number 97 machine, as he did not make it back out on time. Neither did Derek Jester. He is done as well. As the Super Late models are back underway. As the Super Duper Late models here at SLR, we're back underway, and we got another wreck down in turns 3 and 4 involving the 13 of Christopher Pernine and the 32 of Calvin D. Raleigh. Let's see. Well, Chris Pernine does not have a spoiler, so he's a little loose here. Aaron's going to be all over the back end of him. He's going to hook him. He's going to hook him. Yep. Right there. If we had foldable fenders, it'd be all right, but unfortunately, we don't. You got a hook on them there on that right side panel there, Aaron. Wow. Oh, yeah. After 5 cautions now. Had a lot of green flag laps early, a lot of guys trying to save. And now the cautions have begun. A lot of guys in the pit area. Double file, gonna be one to green. Double file, gonna be one to green. Gentlemen, come on down or your night is over. As we are rocking and rolling here for the super late models, Tanner Peak, Will Hanger, Chris Pernine. Hopefully them guys can make it back out in time. Looks like Chris Pernine is going to call tonight here at SLR, and he gets off the racetrack. As we are ready to rock and roll, we are back underway, and send. All right. We still got a long way to go here for the Super Late Models here at Eldora Speedway. 5 yellows, they say. 45 out of 100 laps here today for the Super Late Models, and we're at 44 and company. As it's going to be all the number 24 of Braden Donaldson, Billy Dawson going to go to war here for that lead so far. 65 wonderful trips around the speedway. Guys are going single file, nose to tail. William Stites has fallen back like a rocket at number 12 S Machine. As a 17 of Caleb Durgan down to the bottom shelf with the number 16 of Mason Henderson through the center of 3 and 4. 47 out of 100 laps at this time. We started 24 super late models. We have 17 left on the speedway. Racetrack is really starting to slick off for these drivers here early. 48 out of 100. Look how slick the racetrack is in turns 1 and 2. As the number 24 of Braden Donaldson, still your leader this time. As the number 0 machine of Billy Dawson, will be the number 83 of Thaddeus Marshall. The 21 of Tony Bass are going to be your top 4. As Tyson Banks in the 747 machine. As we are finally going to get to halfway to go. Going to be this time by. As you got the number 0 of Billy Dawson up into the wall. Can he keep it off the wall? He does. Halfway to go. Going to be this time by for the one and only Super Late Model 100 here at SLR. So far, Braden Donaldson is actually up and left the building. It's a top dominant track here so far. It is really slicked off here at Eldora. I sure do. Shebang. So far, Billy Dollison still your leader in that number 53 machine of the 83 of Thaddeus Marshall. Billy Dollison going to be your top three. But here comes that number 21 machine as Tony Bass is going to continue to work on the outside. This racetrack is very, very, very slick. Tyson Banks, who go to William Slade, will be the number 16 of Mason Henderson. As that number 0, Drake Diamond all the way to the outside. Apparently, he straight lined somebody, but that car does not look rather damaged at all in that number 0 machine. It's Loic Bernier. It's going to be the number 12 of Trey Bosco, the 17 of Caleb Durgan. Here comes that number 1 machine of Chase Copeland to the inside of Durgan. Makes a little bit of contact in turns 1 and 2. You've got the number 8 machine of Aaron McGee all the way to the back seat. As the number 19 of Will Hanger got caught up in that as well. As the number 27 rider Carson Fuller as well. As the number 913 of Tanner Peak. 16 super late models as Braden Donaldson still leads this one here. 56 out of 100. As the blue and yellow is going to be starting to get a wave here for Tanner Peak. Tanner Peak's into the wall, hard into the wall. That number 913 gathered it back together. Blue and yellow, Tanner Peak. As Brandon Donaldson still your leader this time. You'll have the 83 of Thaddeus Marshall. Here comes Tony Bassler looking for that 3rd spot. Tony Bassler going to work to the inside. Look how slicked off this racetrack is. As the number 0 machine will be the one and only Billy Dawson. Single file, nose to tail, around the speedway at this time. As the super late model that Billy Dawson going to take it to the lead. Tanner Peak's going to pull his race car in. His night is over here at SLR today. You also got Callan D. Crawley. His night is also over, as Callan D. Crawley pulls his race car in. So far, it's all Braden Dawson here for 60 deal. So far, the hard charger is going to Billy Dawson, it says, for 15 spots from his starting position. $61 out of 100 here for the Super Late Highway Upper Yellow. We got Carson Bowler wrecking himself in that number 17 ride and manually disconnects. Caution flag 4 or 5. And Carson Bowler in that Midwest Sports number 17 with a ton of damage. Goes up there, bangs the board, breaks the fence, breaks that right front. Tries to turn it down, falls all the way into the pits. Bang! Hits that inside wall, and Carson Bowler has manually disconnected. Our 5th yellow? 5th yellow. Boy, I'll tell you what, look how slicked off this Eldora racetrack is. 5 yellows, 62 out of 100 lapper here today. Oh boy. And this racetrack is super slicked. So far, Ray Pasca's up 13, according to my SDK, but I gotta wait. So far it's saying, well, Will Hanger's in the pits. You're gonna have to wait, and I'll be able to tell you this time. But so far, it's Billy Dawson so far in that number 0 machine, your hard charger this time. Bradley Boonham lagged out, by the way. How much is Drake up? I won't know until my SDK will reset. Gentlemen, double file going to be 1 to green. Gentlemen, double file going to be 1 to green. So we started 24 super late models at this time. We have 10 so far. I think that's where it's close to. I can't tell on my SDK, but I think it's close. As my SDK is adjusting and ready to rock and roll, I'll let y'all know here in a minute. As Braden Donald's that number 24 machine going to be your leader at this time, as they're going to take him out of turn number 4. This racing surface is incredibly slick at this time. Braden Donald's going to go up there, tag the wall. So does Thaddeus Marshall at 83. You got to be careful doing that, gentlemen, with that right front being a wall. My goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Caution flag number 7 here for Loic Bernier, that number 74 ride, and this is how it all started. Oh boy, it's a shame. I believe it might be started with Trey Pasca. As a number 12, a Trey Posca, Drake, they get together. They save it. Loic is, oh my goodness. Loic Bernier in that number 74 machine just straight drives it right into the back of Mason Henderson, spinning them out and junking 5 race cars in a number 74 of Loic Bernier. Nice. Loic Bernier in that number 74 machine literally drove right into the back of Mason Henderson, junking himself and 5 other competitors. My goodness. My freaking goodness. The crazy Canadian decided to jump them. Nice. Ah. Double file, 1 to green. Double file, gonna be 1 to green. So far, it's Brayden Donaldson and Thaddeus Marshall. Not too good of a day, we'll see. As it looks like Mason Henderson is not going to be able to get back out in time. His night is over with. Loic Bernier, his night is over with. And it looks like Derek Drymon, his night is over with as well. As we are back underway for Super Late Model action. We got, let me see what the SDK counter is going to say here. Is they going to wrap around here? We'll see how many cars are left here of this race. This racetrack is beyond slick, everybody. And we literally have 11 cars left after the 24-car field here today. Brayden Donald at number 24, the 83 of Thaddeus Marshall. Now let's throw some big sliders. Here comes that number 17 of Caleb Durgan. Caleb Durgan's going to be going all the way up here. Big slider line for Caleb Durgan at number 17. We got Brayden Donaldson into the wall. Brayden Donaldson into the wall. Brayden Donaldson into the wall. Caution flag on the speedway. Please? There it is. Ah, boy. The race leader for so long, Brayden Donaldson, just does what everybody else does. Hits that right rear, right up against that fence. It hooks him, breaks that right front, allows Thaddeus Marshall to get by. As he's trying to get down the racetrack, here comes Tony Bassler, hits the brakes real hard, tags the back of him, and there you have it, Brayden Donaldson with a broken right front. These 100 lappers are brutal. And you see the slicked off racing surface. This racetrack is beyond lit. Oh my, it's a shame. It started out really good. The old saying, cautions breed caution. And that's what we have here tonight. But you know what? It's okay. We're still giving away money. $35 laps to go. Double file gonna be 1 to green. Double file gonna be 1 to green. As we are rocking and rolling, we'll see who's gonna be able to come back. Tough break for that number 24 of Brayden Donaldson. That's why I put a lot of time in this, because I'm letting them get those repairs. But looks like Brayden Donaldson's gonna be able to return as Tony Bassler is night. Looks like Tony. And Tony Bassler doesn't make it back for the green flag. We are back underway. 66 out of 100. Caleb Durgan still going to bang the boards all the way to the outside. Billy Dalton to the inside. Here comes that 747 ride of freaking Tyson Banks. Now, you guys got to figure, tire wear, racetrack being as slick as it is, holy cow. As Caleb Durgan's going to get really tight. He's got a lot of damage on the race car. Billy Dalton's going to work to the outside. Will Hanger, oh no, Trey Potts going to be able to wall that number 12 machine. Oh, Brayden Donaldson, look out as Braden Donaldson going to wash all the way to the outside. There goes the number 1 machine of Chase Copeland. These race cars are slipping and sliding all over the racetrack. $69 out of 100 here for the Super Late Models here at Eldora Speedway. Here comes that number 19, a Will Hanger. Where in the world did Will Hanger come from, that number 19? As Caleb Durgan so far, according to the SDA counter, is your hard charger at number 17. This racetrack here at Eldora Speedway brought to you by Iracing. I'll tell you what, Will Hanger's all the way to the outside. The 747 of Tyson Banks down on the bottom shelf here. At this racetrack, look at these late models all slipping and sliding all over the place. You are going to find out who has the best auto control here tonight. 71 out of 100 so far. A lot of these guys are slipping and sliding all over the racetrack. Here comes Will Hanger at number 19. Look at that bad boy get completely sideways. Bangs the right rear off the wall. As Thaddeus Marshall has got the way to be. Marshall in the number 83. He finishes second and third a lot of times. That happens to be number 83. As he is working his way all the way up to the top of the 3 and 4. It's going to be Caleb Durgan for second. Here comes Tyson Banks and company. Make it 3 wide. As you're going to have the number 1 machine. That's going to be the one and only Chase Copeland down on the bottom shelf. You got Braden. Caution flag. Caution flag for the number 8 of Aaron McGee. For Heartbreak Central here for Aaron McGee. Let's see. He's got William Stice to the inside of him. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Never mind. Never mind. It's going to be for Billy Dawson and a number 0 machine. So Billy Dawson's going to be up in there. Dawson's up in the wall. Hanger's going to right rear him. Hanger right rears him a little bit. Dawson comes back down. They get hooked. And Dawson's going to be planted into the wall. Didn't quite clear him, Will, off the exit. Gave him a right rear, and the guys got hooked, and he got bent. Dang, such a good race here. This is why 100 lappers are a pain in the butt. If this was a 50 lapper, we'd be done by now. And we had 17 cars finished. Yeah. I'll let you know here as far as scoring adjusted. So it looks like for hard charger, Caleb Durgan and Trey Pasca are tied right now. 17 up, 17. As we're going to get ready to go, double 5-1 to green. As we are ready to rock and roll, I don't think Billy Dawson's going to be coming back out on the racetrack, and he does not. And we are back underway. Thank you, Billy Dawson. Unfortunately, it happens, man. As we get a great race for the lead, here comes Caleb Durgan going to charge out for the lead. 74 out of 100 here at SLR tonight. As we have a very, very, very slippery and sliding Eldora Speedway with just 25 more trips around the speedway. Who's going to have enough tire? Who's going to be able to make it to the end? Kind of sad when there's 8. As Caleb Durgan, Thaddeus Marshall going to trade slider to slider, door for door here one more time. Thaddeus Marshall all the way to the outside. Caleb Durgan with another big slider line. Braden Donaldson now back for more after he broke that right front. Here comes that number 24 of Braden Donaldson. As Caleb Durgan, Thaddeus Marshall going to battle it out here for the last set of here. Is Thaddeus Marshall won again? Is he going to lose it out once again? As here we go, Durgan and Marshall going to go to war. Who's got the better tire? Who's got the better throttle control? Caleb Durgan just broke his spoiler. Caleb Durgan just broke his spoiler. He banged it off of turn 1 and 2. Caleb Durgan, oh, that force! Caleb Durgan is out of this race. Caleb Durgan is out As Thaddeus Marshall still leads, we got 5 beautiful race cars left after 100. Woo! Hey, guess what? We're paying up to the top 5. So I believe all these guys are going to be able to get paid. Wow. It's like being at the poker table. You won the money. Yay! As Tyson Banks gonna work to the inside, Chase Coble gonna battle it out door to door, man. That's for $5, $10. No, actually, that actually is a lot of money, by the way. 82 out of 100. Look, even William Stites is still in the bottom shelf of this one here with the GFI number 12. You've got Tyson Banks at 100 to Chase Copeland, as it's going to be a battle. Can Braden Donaldson find a way to get around that number 84 of Thaddeus Marshall? 83 out of 100 here for the Super Late Models. Tyson Banks in a 747 machine. Here comes the number 1 of Chase Copeland. That's going to be a great battle for third. 83 out of 100. Everything out of 100. As the Tyson Banks number 747 machine is going to continue to work to the outside. So far, according to Scoring Tower, it's Trey Posca, 18 plus so far. Trey Posca up 18 plus so far. William Stites is up 15. Thaddeus Marshall, your leader, up 10 so far, going into the SDK Scoring Tower. As the number 83 of Thaddeus Marshall still leads this one here. I believe this one might be all over. William Stites hanging on for 5th so far in that GFI number 12, and you got Trey Posca with a completely broken car in that number 12 machine. But it's all Thaddeus Marshall. Listen in on how he runs the track. Out of 100 here for the Super Late Models, and look how slicked off this racing surface is. And it's all Thaddeus Marshall here. I'll tell you what, during the normal free events, I'll tell you what, Thaddeus Marshall, that number 83 machine has just absolutely been, you know, either second or third. He's been supporting this channel for a very, very, very long time. And Thaddeus Marshall in front of a lot of audience here today. I appreciate everybody coming out of here. I wish the driver's been a little bit better, but you know what? It's okay. These guys did a great job here racing 100 laps around Eldora. It's very difficult, but it's not quite over just yet. As you got the 84 machine, as he's going to get 10 to go this time by. It's going to go to Braden Donaldson, number 1 of Chase Copeland, the 747 machine. As the number 12 S would have been there as well. As Thaddeus Marshall is just absolutely walking away with this one. Now there's only one thing the heck could happen. If Thaddeus Marshall messes up and hits that right front, he is absolutely gone. As Chase Copeland's going to be able to continue to rip all the way to the outside. Ride the nose here of Chase Copeland as you got Tyson Banks all over the back couple. As you ride the one and only number 1 machine, you got the number 12 there at Trey Posca. But look how close door to door that number 747 to Tyson Banks is. I'll tell you what, this has been a pretty good battle so far. As we ride on board, Tyson Banks. You got Braden Donaldson there right now as well. You got a great battle for third. What happened to Braden Donaldson? Has Braden Donaldson worked his tires away? As here comes Chase Copeland, going to be for second. Braden Donaldson back down to the bottom shelf here. As you're going to have Braden Donaldson with a big slider line in 3 and 4. As you get a great battle for second. And Thaddeus Marshall is absolutely gone. As Braden Donaldson, here comes Chase Copeland. Has Braden Donaldson. I'll tell you what, we might get a good race here for second. It's Chase Copeland at number 1. Donaldson going to work to a big slider line in 3 and 4. I believe his tires might be gone as well. He's going to hit the boards. He hits the board. And Donaldson's going to be falling back to third. as the number 1 machine of Chase Copeland's going to go slider for slider, door for door. Braden Donald, that number 24 machine down to the bottom shelf. After that, you will have the 747 machine of Tyson Banks. These guys are going to put on a show here for that final top 3 spots. Braden Donaldson at number 24. Chase Copeland's going to chase on the hill of 1 and 2. Tyson Banks going to make it down to the bottom shelf here once again. 3 cars on the speedway here as it's all going to be Williams Tyson coming in the back of the field. But I'll tell you what, it's all going to be the 747 going to work to the inside of Chase Copeland. 3 wide out of turns 1 and 2. Braden Donaldson, Chase Copeland, and Tyson Banks. They're going to battle it out for second as Thaddeus Marshall is absolutely gone at number 83. As Donaldson and the one and only Copeland, here comes Tyson Banks. White flag for the 100 here at SLR. Tyson Banks going to throw that big right rear. Here comes Copeland to battle back down to the inside. But it's all the 83. Thaddeus Marshall gets it done. Tyson Banks to the wall. Braden Donaldson. It goes to Copeland, but Tyson Banks going to get that 3rd spot. Williams Sykes up 15. Hard charger goes to Trey Posca with a broken number 12. That's it. Once again, huge shout out to all of our sponsors here today. Again, East Coast Sim Sports, Midwest Sim Sports, the one and only Disturbed out there. Trey Posca, Lawson out there with a free wrap. Gentlemen, get your Cash App ready, PayPal ready. I will pay you at the end of the stream. I will send all receipts as well. Unfortunately, a lot of cars got wrecked. We had 6 cautions for 100 laps, but I'll tell you what, Thaddeus Marshall's going to get it done here tonight at SLR. Once again, we got the interviews coming up here tonight as the number 84, Thaddeus Marshall, finally gets it done. Hey, Curtis, normally I crack under pressure, you know? Guys, if you want to know if a straight line happened or not, please let me know. I'll see you guys in the SLR Discord then. As I'm waiting for Thaddeus Marshall to join here in the SLR Discord.
He joined.
There's he at. He came top it. He always
There you go. There he is. Go ahead, Thaddeus.
Thaddeus Marshall.
Dude, Peter.
You know, normally you finish 2nd and 3rd, but then when the SLR community pulls some money together, a purse of $225 for a random super late model show, you come out here and win it.
Yeah, definitely, you know, Braden I felt like he had the better car, and then I don't know if he broke a right front or something, but, you know, I got the lead and just kind of just tried to keep running the pace I had, and I think it was 10 to go. I got the crew chief saying, "Oh, we're going to need rubber soon." I'm like, "Oh, God, come on, please just make it to the end." You know, to pull away like I did, and, you know, I can't help but thank Hauser and guys over at House of Speed for the setup for tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, Thaddeus, this was not really planned very well to say. It was like a pop-up deal. And, you know, it wasn't that bad. What do you think?
No, it was actually it was a really good track, and I didn't plan on taking off early like I did, but I saw Braden and William just take off, and I was like, all right, I got to at least get up to 3rd or 4th to kind of save some tire to have a shot at the end, and luckily it just paid off.
Well, it paid off really well. I mean, 100 laps around the speedway. How is something that you prepare for with this?
I was pretty calm and collected until, you know, I got the lead, and then, you know, I had to fight Caleb, and as soon as I got around him, you know, I saw Braden was catching me. I'm like, all right, he's probably got better tires than I do, and I started to get nervous, and I'm sweating right now.
Dude,
right now. So.
I'm sweating too, man, and I'll tell you what, for 100 laps around this racetrack at Eldora, yes, only 5 cars finished, but man, there was a lot of great racing, a lot of great storylines. And Thaddeus Marshall, this is for the SLR community for so many years, backed by the SLR community. What do you got to say to these guys, you know, for our regular shows during the week?
You know, if you want a great community to come out and race with, Peter and SLR put on amazing shows, and luckily I was able to join this one tonight. And got to thank everybody who put up money for this race. I know you don't have to, but it was nice, and you know, I'm glad I could actually finish first for one of these. Like you said, I either finish second, third, or I wreck out. So.
Well, that House of Speed number 83 is going to walk away with a $100 payday. I sent you a DM. Send me your Cash App. If you have PayPal, then I'll have to flip it. It might, you know, give me a day to flip it over. But, Thaddeus, you're going to take $100 away, sponsored by the one and only Fallen Evil. Who do you got to thank in that Justin Norwood SimSports 83?
You know, I got to thank the guys over at 3D Racing, Justin Norwood Sim Sports, All Out Graphics, you for putting on the race. And, you know, honestly, SLR community, because none of this would have happened tonight without them. And I got to thank Dylan Hauser and House of Speed for the setup tonight. It was a great one.
You sir.
And then
Good. Sorry.
I also got to thank my wife and my kids for letting me do this tonight. They always support me.
My significant other is sitting here right here as well, watching this race as well. So it's pretty awesome, by the way. Thank you for your time. And by the way, Lawson Williams has a free wrap for you if you want.
All right, thank you.
Brayden Donaldson.
Sir.
I thought you were dead to rights, sir.
Cars didn't play that good in my hands.
Well, I'll tell you what, you led a lot of this lap early. And 100 laps around Eldora will take forever. You actually started to see the back of the field there early until race control gave that first blue and yellow, and I think everybody freaked out.
Yeah, everybody freaked out. It was a whole pile of...
Uh-huh. Well, you made it through there safely. Then you broke your right front. Your crew put that right front back on. Then the racetrack got extremely slick. What was your tires looking like?
I don't know if you can hear me. Let me move this real quick. It was 21% right rear, just because how much rubber was on the top. I didn't think that'd be that much rubber on the top, because I was just keeping the car straight, so I thought that'd save a little bit. So I thought it'd be fine for like 20 laps just to run it. And then that caution came out, and then went back green. And then I jumped the berm, caught the wall of the right front. Didn't really have much to do there. I just broke it.
Man, I'll tell you.
I was hoping.
I tell you, man, Fallen Evil is your favorite fan, bro. And he's actually the one that put, you know that race at Fairbury that you guys ran?
Yeah.
This is the reason why that Fairbury race, you're walking away with some other wonderful sponsors here today. You're walking away with $40 cash in a free entry event.
Heck yeah.
How's that?
Thank you to all the guys who put this on. I mean, honestly, all the sponsors. And Peter mainly, because everything he does.
Hey, listen, this is a great opportunity. You know, hopefully there's more for, and I hope to see you more because I know Fallen Evil wants to see you on that racetrack. Who do you got to thank?
I got to thank Madrillo C-Speed Shop for the ripping fast setups. They always have ripping fast setups. Evan C, Blake Majolis, Donaldson Custom Wraps, DDR, Dirty Diamond Racing, Stack 3 Defense, Sweet Victory Apparel, VLR, and that's about it.
Hey, man, I appreciate you for coming out here and supporting this race today. Even though only 5 cars finished. But you know what? We got through it and we got it done, man. Thank you for your time.
Can I thank one more person or two more people?
Absolutely. Self-promotion. Let's go.
I got to thank old Grayson Young for doing the tires today. Connor Cullen for the transportation to the track. Honestly, I couldn't do it without them too.
Thank you once again, man.
Yep, thank you.
Uh-huh. Tyson Banks, man, in that 747 machine.
Yes, sir.
Man, that was brutal of a bit of a race, man. 100 laps around Eldora, man. How do you feel?
I feel wore out, really. I mean, pretty sweaty.
I'm sweaty too,
this thing was I mean, I dropped to the back there, at the start. I was just trying to save some tires, and I almost got lapped there. I was like, we better get up on the wheel and get past some of these guys. So, no, it was a pretty darn good race. I appreciate y'all for putting it on. I'm just glad to come home P3 here.
No, you're welcome, Tyson. And, the cool thing is we run these shows normally free throughout the week, and some of the community members have been seeing the great race, and they figured, hey, let's throw a pop-up money race. How's that make you feel as an iRacer?
Oh man, it's great. I love when these guys throw off this money first to race. It's fun to do. Especially it don't cost us no money, so we're after it.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, you were definitely after it for sure. I'll just need your Cash App as well, just so you know, and Braden Donald, so that I get you guys paid at least. That way, you guys are aware. I'll just send the receipts and things like that. But Tyson, I don't get to talk to you very much. Who the hell are you?
I'm from Bedford, Indiana. I used to race late models in 2015. Kind of gave that up, and then I just started iRacing about a year and a half ago. So I love this stuff.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. You certainly put on a hell of a show the last laps of that with Braden Donaldson and Chase Copeland. Let me know more about that. How'd you feel? What was the race car felt like after 100 laps this place?
I'll be honest, I saved a lot at the beginning, so I had a little bit more tire left than some of these guys. I had about 40% on the right rear, and I felt like was a second place car for sure. Definitely made too many mistakes to run first there, but I hope that we can come and run with SLR and throughout the week, because you got start a little early for me, so I usually miss them, but hopefully I can.
It's okay, man. Well, I appreciate you for coming out here and supporting this today, man. I'm glad you had fun. And you get to take home for third, sponsored by our wonderful sponsors, by the way, with East Coast Sim Sports, Midwest Sim Sports, and Trey Pasca. You're walking away with $35 a night.
That's great. I appreciate every one of you guys. This is really fun. It's exciting. Gives us something to do. Gives us something to race for. I got to just thank everybody on this car. White Knuckle Setup Shops. They've been really good for me. We're trying to put them up there in the top. CSW, Sub-Zero, Turn 1 Designs. OSP. There's a lot of people on here that make it a lot easier on me, make me fast. So I appreciate every one of them. And like I say, I thank you guys for putting this on, and hopefully we can do it again.
Hey, man, we're going to try to do it again. They say it ain't going to be the last. But thank you for your time and showing up for racing today, respectfully and clean today.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, man. Alrighty. So I need my hard charger and Chase Copeland. Our hard charger, according to my SDK, goes to Trey Pasca. So I need Trey Pasca in here as I'm getting those Cash Apps and PayPals to get those guys taken care of. So I need Trey Pasca, who survived in the beat-up number 12 machine. According to my SDK, he was up 18 spots. So I'd like to get a word from him if he can join me in the SLR Discord real quick. And there he is. Trey, you survived.
I did, and I don't know how.
I don't know how you did it, but according to SDK, you have finished 18 spots in that number 12 machine, and you got, I believe, $5. No, you got $10. You got $10 in your hand. How do you feel?
Just like I forget who said it, all sweaty and everything. It's hot in here, that's for sure.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, you survived. There was a lot of wrecks. So it was like maybe 5 cautions, but the cautions took out a lot of cars of the competition.
Yeah, it sucked. You hate to see that many cars go out in a money race like this, but part of it, sometimes you gotta separate them out, and that's exactly why you save the replays. So.
Mm-hmm. Well, Trey, I'll tell you what, I think if this is more of a 50-lapper event, I think we would have had less carnage and more cars finishing. These 100 laps are something, don't you think?
They're something, but hey, it was the reason I was able to survive and get $10 back, so I'm not going to complain.
Absolutely. Well, Trey, you were one of the big sponsors of this event, man. We appreciate you for coming out here and donating to get $10 of your hard-earned money once again. Trey, I need to ask you this question, man. Why did you sponsor some money today for this group?
I run with you guys as much as I possibly can, and I see how much these guys really put into wanting to run up front and wanting to show off. So when I saw Disturb added money, I was like, well, you know what? We'll make it a little fun because at first they just wanted to be winner take all, but I love to see when second and third, and then thankful to everybody else, they were able to pay fourth and fifth, and then obviously I get some money back for being a hard charger. So it's not bad for a hosted session, so you can't really complain there, but just everybody deserves it and stuff like that.
Well, I appreciate you and everybody that was included on this for supporting it the way you guys did. And like I said, the drivers don't get enough credit here at SLR. And either though we had what we had here tonight, man, I appreciate you for even making this as big as it did, because we had about 200 plus people watching this race for a hosted session.
Yeah, it turned out to be pretty good. I just appreciate you putting on these races. Your dad and all your family's on our thoughts. Hopefully he gets better and we can go back to running a little bit more. But everybody needs to understand the circumstances of life and just appreciate that you can host when you can. So
I appreciate you, Trey. And send me your. I got your Cash App. I'll send you back that $10, man.
Alrighty, thank you.
Who do you got to thank?
Like I said earlier, Chris Joy, Mason Henderson for the driving coaching when they get on and when they're not getting wrecked out of races. Blake Majulis, Evan C. I don't know how old this setup was. I'm pretty sure it was quite old, but we made it work. Well, and then you for putting on this, and then everybody else that helped out.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Trey, I'll get with you. I got your Cash App already. I'll send you that $10 back your way, man.
Sounds good. Thank you, Pete.
I need William Stites in my SLR Discord, please. I need William Stites in my SLR Discord, please. Hard charger will go to Trey Pasca as well. So that will do it here tonight. And here is I posted the payouts as well. Guys, I need William Stites in the SLR Discord then. And Chase Copeland, I need your guys' payments and PayPal information. So far, it could have been better. It could have been worse. But, all the thing is those great, wonderful individuals out there helped out here tonight at SLR, put on a great show overall. And I'm very proud of each and every one of y'all tonight. I did the best I could. I tried to make it as fair as I could. I tried to make my calls as fair as I could. And I'll tell you what, for 100 laps here at Eldora Speedway, we're doing the best we can. As Thaddeus Marshall is your winner for the $100. Taking away that $100 payday here tonight at Eldora Speedway. Braden Dawson, Tolson Banks, Chase Copeland, Williams Tyson, Trey Pasca. That's going to be your top 5 of the hard charger. A lot of other guys, unfortunately, did not get the chance to finish it. But, hey, there's always next time. Gentlemen, that does it here tonight at SLR. I got to go and get these guys paid and get these guys all ready to rock and roll. I got to get Marlene home. And just absolutely a phenomenal night of streaming. Almost 200 people in between 3 different categories. I can't thank you guys enough for bringing this alive. Shout out once again to all the sponsors that were involved in this one here tonight. That would be East Coast Sim Sports out there, Midwest Sim Sports, Disturbed out there as well. He's a wonderful person who pushed me to do this. Trey Pasca and Mr. Lawson out there for that free wrap, gentlemen. Guys, hell of a job, hell of a show. I can't complain for our first ever money race after the annihilation at Lima Land, but that's great. Absolutely great. I can't say anything else more. Besides, I will see you guys sometime this week. Pay attention to the SLR Discord. I will let you know when we guys are going to be live and streaming. Again, like Trey Pasca said, I do have a father of mine that is under the weather, and I try to do this as best as I can. So I thank y'all for your thoughts and comments and process of that as well. Marlene and I will keep on doing our thing here at SLR. But again, I can't thank y'all enough for tonight. Take care, everybody. See you next time.